So, hey guys, welcome to the new stream. And in today's stream, we are going to talk on a very specific brand advertisement, which seems to be more premium than any other brands when it comes about advertising. So, the audio is clearly audible, and for those who don't know about what this stream is going to be on, so I am a beginner in 3D animation and I want to be a creative director and to reach to that level of thinking and that level of creativity it needs to be thinking, it needs to be unleashing your potential in thinking kind of. You can understand about it, like if you need to be a creative director, you need to have those skills. And on this stream, daily or like 4 to 5 times in a week, I'll try to come and talk about these things, try to improve my skills over creativity and try to create new things. But specifically if I talk about that creative director of what, so I want to be creative director in advertisement. It's not just particularly that it's my end goal, but it's in the middle of my my aims, my goals, that I want to reach this level first. So being a creative director will help me a lot in like making advertisement for brands, because by that I'll be able to understand that what brand really want, how to solve the problem of the brand, and what is the value we can really provide to the brand. All value they want is to get more sales of their products, and specifically I am niched down towards automotive. And because I am so for that I'll need to be giving time to talking about advertisements and understanding about how these advertisements put human psychological impact on people, like psychological impact on people. And to understand it, I daily come up with new ideas, like not new ideas but new advertisements. And the format of stream goes like, I will be talking about the advertisement, I'll review that advertisement, observe and analyze. What will I analyze? I'll analyze two things. The first one is the visual and the second one is the script. Visual, so as to get good taste in cinematics and visuals, and why scripts, so as to get a understanding, better understanding of what things are used in advertisements which put a psychological impact on humans, which make them think of this brand as the best. So it's not just a particular brand's advertisement review, but whatsoever you see over internet and in world, which car represents a good theme of their own advertisement, I'm going to review that. And our today's topic or theme is, as you have seen in the thumbnail, it is of Polestar. Okay, so it's a very new brand. It's like today only I got to know about it. When I was searching for an advertisement, I got to know about it that it also exists. Earlier, it was just like racing team in Swedish. So yes, it is not much famous right now, but it can also be considered a better brand. And the reason behind that is because their vision is clear and apart from every brand, their their clarity in particular thing they want to achieve is really clear. And why I'm saying it is because I have seen the advertisement and that's what I'm going to discuss about. So if you really want to join me, so you can consider this stream as a community where we discuss about how we can improve our skills in creativity. It's not just about reviewing the advertisements related to automotive, but any specific thing which leads to improvement of creativity. That is what we're going to do here. So you can join me. If you're better than me, then it's good for me as I can understand and learn from you. And if you are just as me and a beginner, then it would be a better idea to start together and improve together. So it's your choice whether you want to join or not. But we are going to start now, and the advertisement which I came up with is this Polestar. So this is the Polestar, and it was published 6 months ago. So we're just going to watch it. First of all, we are going to take an overview of the advertisement and yes,
This is Polestar. We started as
I think I didn't show this. It was going to happen again. Like it would be the second time that I'm just showing my face and not the screen. Whatever. So that's good for me that I remembered that I should also make sure that you are able to see the screen. I hope so. The screen
a
is.
Swedish racing team. Performance drives us. This is Polestar. We started as a Swedish racing team. Performance drives us. From day one, we've been obsessed with numbers, seconds, millimeters, kilowatts, newton meters, grams of CO2. Trial, measure, refine, repeat. We never stop pushing. We've put design first in every sense, not as
I think the audio is not audible properly, so I need to make sure that you are able to listen the audio. And for that, I need to first of all turn off my mic.
decoration, but as a direction, a tool for reduction, a force for change. Because the future doesn't need more, it needs better. Sustainability isn't a feature, it's a decision made every day. While others keep adding, we keep reducing. While others hide the uncomfortable truth, we publish the footprint of every car we make and work relentlessly to lower it. To us, design and sustainability aren't separate. Sustainability is where we start. Design is how we solve. Performance is what we deliver. But this mindset comes at a cost because the industry doesn't make change easy. We've been questioned, copied, criticized. It's pushed us, often to the limits. But we're not here to follow the rules. We're here to set a new standard. We say yes to change, yes to designing what's next, yes to clarity, yes to performance with a purpose. But every yes we say is a result of everything we refuse. This is Polestar.
So this was just edited like how a video editor would do. Like it doesn't seem to be like in a first view when we see the advertisement, it didn't seems to be like an advertisement, but it's far better than that. Um, right now, advertisements are not considering it as like editing their advertisement like this, but it's far better than the advertisements usually going like. So that's why they also have said that we are here to break the rules and we are going to do far more better than that. And it's just like the advertisement represents their words. So in starting, it was just the Polyester branding, a lightning type of thing was done. And first of all, we are going to talk about the visuals. Over here, the brand who talked about their history, their goals, and they also talked about the criticizing things and the struggles they are facing. But at the end, they concluded it that we are not going to stop, and like something like we are going to break the rules. And at the ending, they showed some of the things: no mainstream, no empty promises, no conquering Mars, no legacy. Like these were the words they used at the end, no dirty secrets type of things, which represents it like as if other brands are doing so and this brand neglects those things. So this makes a different standard of this brand. So that's what at the ending it was shown. And in starting, it was just the Polisher's branding. This is Polisher, that
This is Polestar.
Polestar.
We started as a Swedish racing team.
So in starting, it was not just a brand who wants to their cars to be sold, but in starting they were us like sports racing team, Swedish sports racing team,
Performance drives us.
and they always ran towards getting good performance kind of thing. So over here, the branding in what in words they used. Sometimes they seem to be in a good mannered, but sometimes it seems to be like very raw. Like you see over here, they used raw words. It seems to be like they didn't use any font or any you know very things like which makes it look good, but the fonts are very simple. It's just some effects put it on it, and yes.
We
So what
started
I observed is they are using the simple fonts. Sometimes it looks good according to the background. It matches with it. The vibe comes to be a bit emerging out, but sometimes it feels off because the font is not that much, you know, it's not that much good.
as a Swedish racing team. Performance drives us. From day one, we've been obsessed with numbers.
So they're just showing, they first of all talked about their brand that this is Polestar, and then they showed some black and white images of uh, their past, their history, that how they started, what was their main motive, and what was the designation they were in. Then they said that we have always been driven by the performance. It is just text they are showing right now. The car is not introduced yet, and it's just creating kind of suspense. Then when they talked about numbers, then they are
Seconds.
like they talked about we have already like always been obsessed with the numbers. So, like the time,
Seconds.
seconds,
Millimeters. Kilowatts.
power or energy,
Newton meters.
force,
Grams of CO2. Try
like this. These are kind of things they want to improve in their cars, their models.
grams of CO2. Trial. Measure. Refine. Repeat.
So they have always been obsessed with the numbers. It's not just like they wanted to see the numbers, but it's just like they wanted to improve in numbers. If something is better in other cars, they see it and they get obsessed that we want to do better than this, or they just want to improve by themselves. It's not like they are being competitioning with someone else, but the competition of theirs is with themselves. They're considering it as like that. They talked about something like the time it takes, the energy, the zero CU. Like this would be a gas by which the car runs, or anything which is in the car. I don't know in detail about it. Why is it not working?
kilowatts, Newton meters, grams of CO2. Trial, measure, refine, repeat. We never stop pushing.
So this is the first time they saw their car, like they shown their car. And
We put design first, in every sense, not as decoration, but reset.
so
Stop pushing.
they are keeping the theme of white, and like the theme of the advertisement is white and black, and in between their product the texts are a bit of different colors, but it's not like, like how I kept my thumbnail. This is like that the whole background is white, and in between the images are shown, the texts are shown, and sometimes the background becomes black, so the text and images become a kind of light theme.
We put
So they're talking about the design, that design is their first priority.
design first, in every sense, not as decoration.
And in behind the scene there is a sound of heartbeat going on, and according to that the image is responding, the video is responding, like the heartbeats ticks one time, the image changes, then it lasts for until and unless the next beat comes. So this is the thing which is going in the background, like the heartbeat sound.
But as a direction, a tool for reduction, a force for change.
So the visuals are really good. I think it can be made in Unreal Engine
Direction,
for sure. It can be made in Unreal Engine for sure. Over here, this
a
is the road.
tool for reduction, a force for change. Because the future does
So this is the logo of Polestar, and now they are talking about what companies think about other companies do.
a force for change. Because the future doesn't need more, it needs better.
So they chose a very good line saying that people doesn't need more, they need better, and that's what they are aiming for, like sustainability.
Sustainability isn't a feature, it's a decision made every day. While others keep adding, we keep reducing. While others hide the uncomfortable truth, we publish the footprint of every car we make and work relentlessly to lower it. To us, design and sustainability aren't separate. Sustainability is where we start, design is how we solve.
This logo, like this thing,
To us, design and sustainability
these four parts of every circle are representing to the tires of the car. And why I'm saying it, because if you see the car tires, where are they? If you see the tires of cars, so they are also having the four sections only, like how it is shown over here. And what they talked about,
car we make.
so their aim is to not to hide the reality of the impacts it is putting on environment, but to show that what impact and negative things uh, a car is doing to environment. And it's not just that they are trying to do so, but because they are obsessed with the numbers, they want to be better in numbers, so they are trying to make it better, like unlike other cars who are hiding the reality of the impact the car is putting on the environment. And instead they are just showing the numbers and trying to improve that, so they are just talking about it to make people sure that they are not hiding any secrets, and being uh, being true and like trustworthy. They are trustworthy, and like they are being honest towards the environmental impacts the car is putting on. So these are, I think, the brands of the car, like these are the different models of the car, the Polestar 2, Polestar 3 and 4. And over here what it shown is improvement. They shown the improvement over here. You will never see any brand referencing towards the numbers, right? They always reference towards emotion and they always reference towards design and like branding, but they never talk about the numbers, that what is the impact it is putting on environment, what it is the reality. Like, I'm talking about environment only right now, but I haven't seen any brand doing this thing that they are telling. I hope so. I'm taking out the right, uh, like it seems like it is like this, but uh, I'm not able to make sure. I don't know whether this is the message they want to give or not, or it's just me. I'm thinking of it that they are doing so.
and work
But the most of what I have heard is, it seems like that only, that they are talking about being honest with the environmental impacts the the car puts on environment.
relentlessly to lower it. To us,
So yes, I think they are talking about it. So they are just coming up with the new models, and their aim is not to produce more, but their aim is to produce better. So in the Polestar 2 it was 22 TCO2e, and in Polestar 3 it was 24, and in Polestar 4 it reduced to 20. Like, it is the impact, the negative impact the car is putting on environment, and their aim, because they are obsessed with the numbers, so their aim is to reach to zero.
every car we make and work relentlessly to lower it.
That's what their goal is.
To us, design and sustainability aren't separate.
So for them, design and sustainability are not different, they are same. That's what they say.
To us, design and sustainability aren't separate. Sustainability is where we start. Design is how we solve. Performance is what we deliver. But this mindset comes at a cost because the industry doesn't make change easy.
So their aim is for sustainability, for design, and for performance. Most of the brands might focus on performance and design, but they're not able to focus on sustainability because they do want to perform well in design and performance. And now their call over here is to breaking the rules the brands have been making in past, and they say that sustainability and design cannot be separate, they can be together, and that's what their goal is. But while following this goal, what they are facing a problem is the industry.
Design is how we solve. Performance is what we deliver. But this mindset comes at a cost
It comes at a cost that
because the industry doesn't make change easy.
industry doesn't let them. I don't understand it, whether they're saying that industry isn't letting them make changes easy, or industry is not able to make changes easily. For me, I think that industry is not letting them make changes.
We've been questioned,
We've been, like, they have been questioned, they have been copied, they have been criticized, like that's what they're going to talk about.
copied, criticized.
Why posture is desi- destined for failure. Seven more things I hate about Polestar 4. Polestar stock has lost 95 of its value. Polestar troubles signal. Polestar deepens to $1.46 billion amid slowing demands. Okay, so I think the industry is not letting change them. The industry is not wanting a change. And the change which Polestar is talking about is to change that thinking of it, that sustainability and design cannot be together.
It's pushed us, often to the limits. But we're not here to follow the rules. We're here to set a new standard.
So they want to set a new standard, not to follow the rules, and they haven't quit right now. And I think their message is that they want to get deep into it.
We say yes to change, yes to designing what's next, yes to clarity, yes to performance with a purpose. But every yes we say is a result of everything we refuse.
So everything they say yes is the result of everything they refuse. What they refuse is the reason. Everything they say yes is the result. Okay, so everything they refuse, that thing's outcome is what they say yes. So that's what they're talking about. They say yes to clarity.
We say yes to change,
So they say yes to change.
yes to designing what's next, yes to clarity, yes to performance with a purpose. But every yes we say is a result of everything we refuse.
So what they refuse, they are going to talk about it. And now I want to understand it, whether what are the things really they mean by. So clarity is what we understand. Okay, so you want to say yes to clarity, you want to say yes to performance and design and change. We get an idea of what is the thing, the change they are referring to, what is the performance they are referring to, what is the clarity they are referring to. But what they are referring to no is, I'm not understand, and I'm not able to understand. No dirty secrets. It might be the topic about environmental impacts a particular car puts on. uh, that could be the thing, because they are talking about it but other brands are not. No legacy. No fake. No mainstream. So what do they mean by no conquering Mars? I know that it seems to be something. Why is he even talking about conquering Mars? I was not. But when people started talking about that no conquering Mars, nice job. Okay, so one comment. So what? This brilliant ad, the team deserves a raise. But he also talked about that ad definitely deserves a raise. No conquering Mars. Great job. What does it really mean? Like, let's see what it really means. No conquering Mars by Polestar. So like Polestar here is uh, they're directly, like they're indirectly aiming towards Tesla and SpaceX. And over here what really they mean is, for every brand who reacts like Tesla and SpaceX, like they want sustainability. Polestar want to focus on sustainability, and the reason why it is saying no conquering Mars is because, let's see. So what here it is saying is, like no conquering Mars. It means that we are not going to go to Mars. like we are not going to conquer Mars. We are going to make our brands and models in such a way that we will not be in a need to go there. Our focus is to maintain sustainability in Earth itself, like how people are ruining Earth. So that is what they are saying, that we are not here to ruin the Earth, but we are here to lower the impact, negative impact the cars really put. Most importantly, they might be the reason of the real reason could be this, that we are here to lower the impact, the negative impact the cars are putting on environment, and that's why they were talking about TCO2E, like they want to really lower it, that they were really obsessed with it, so they want to just make it to zero, and their current is this CO2Z. So they are just talking about their main focus is on sustainability, and no one talks about sustainability. And if really someone talks about sustainability, the performance and design gets lowered down, and that's what they are neglecting the rule which is being set in the industry of automotive. They want to set a new standard. So that's something goal they are describing in this advertisement. No empty promises. So they are talking about no hybrids. Why no hybrids? So if not hybrids, so what? Is it is it petrol, or is it something like electricity? Most probably it seems to be like electricity running car. No promises, no compromises. Okay, so their new brand, like their new model is going to come, that is Polestar, and it was 6 months ago. Let's see what was their Polestar 5, Polestar 5 TCO2 TCO2E. This. Oh, it is not. It is not lowered down. In fact, it is up. So let's see what is of 4. It was told that it's 20. Yes, it is. But why like this? Why is it 23? There might be some reason, and they are not able to accomplish it according to me. The goals they really want to achieve is sustainability, and they are not able to. So let's see what does it really means, like particular tons of this. Just wait for a while. So I am back, and now I want to know what does this really mean. It's not coming over here. Is it good to have less TCO2? Is it good to have less TCO2e? What is the TCO2e produced by BMW? What is the level of TCO2e produced by BMW M3 competition? Okay, so CO2e is carbon dioxide equivalent. So they're talking about that. Understood. So why am I putting T? Okay, so it is 23, right? Now I want to know about what are other companies' brands like Audi Avant. Like let's talk about Audi A4. I'm not able to understand it. That Polestar talks about it, and there is a clear number tons of CO2e. But why are other brands? It's not showing. I think it's what they are talking about. No dirty secrets. It's what they are talking about it. Emitted by Audi depends on the engine fuel type. Starts over low as 95 gram per kilogram. So it is 95 by Polestar in uh, gram per kilogram. In gram per kilometer. Okay. Okay. So because it is electrical, that's why it is 0 gram per kilometer. Now talking about Tesla. Bro, electric car. So over here, the conclusion comes that Polestar is doing zero and they have made improvement. So like they are talking about it. Like I'm asking this much thing so just to just understand what they are really talking about. Understood what they really talked about. Okay. So that's their aim, and I don't know whether they have achieved or not. I think they have, and that is to just maintain that achievement or to set other new standards. I don't know, but they have done something well because when I saw that electric cars produce 50 to 100 gram of CO2 e per kilogram, and when I saw that Polestar is producing zero, then it seems to be like they have done something. So in this advertisement, what it was based on was about Polestar. It was not about selling it, but it was about telling it that what are our goals. They talked about the new standard they want to set and break the rules which industry have already set. They want change, they want sustainability with design and performance, which the other brands are not able to accomplish. And they also want to be as transparent as possible with the audience and customer. So that's what their goal is. And if we talk about why they are not able to compete with others, most I think is because of the marketing, because this is the first time I'm listening about this brand, and it's been like more than 7 years to this brand. So it might be a reason that they're not able to sell more products is because they are totally electric first of all. And giving my personal experience, I even don't like electric cars. It's not just because it's very good for environment, that's why I don't like it, but because cars are made for the engines, the made for the sounds they make, and made for the speed. It feels very like the credibility really decreases by a lot of percentage whenever I hear that this particular engine, like this particular car model is electric. I don't know why. It's just a perspective created by the society, and that's what is getting implemented on me, that even if a car which is good for environment, and I am a very good, and if I am a very good person who wants environment to be saved, I would always think of buying a car which runs on petrol, and or if it is hybrid. But because their goal is to go totally electric, that's why their sales might not be as much as people do. Let's see whether Tesla having does Tesla have 100% electric cars. And if yes, then how much there is sold. So they have sold over 4,18,000 to 5 lakh units. Okay, now talking about Polestar. Oh, sorry. Instead of Tesla, I did. So here I should use Polestar. You see over here. Here the problem is not that the car is electric of what I thought. The problem over here, what I thought was that this car is 100% electric, right? And people don't consider it as of my own thinking. But if we talk about Tesla, which are 100% electric, you know what? These cars are being sold over 500k units. And talking about Polestar, it's just 61k units. 61 or 68k units. So here the problem is not, it's not about that it's 100% electric. There are many people who might consider electric as their priority and they might consider buying them, but problem here might be the marketing they are doing. And the second thing could be that the trust the people have, because Tesla is not just a small company. They have a lot of money and they are able to think of any way they can make people buy this car. But over here, that's what Polestar is lacking, and that's what they need. Over their marketing is very decent. The ads they make is something which is unique, but somehow if we see of it, it's not considered a lot by people, right? Because Polestar is not a new company I am thinking of. It's 7 years old. The first model was released, and till yet I was not aware of it. Like how I'm aware of Toyota, Hyundai, Honda, BMW, Mercedes, Tesla, and different car companies, right? And think talking about it, so it just sold not even 68 but 60,000 cars globally, and it's the sales of 2025. Although the sales growth was 34% than the previous year. So it might be just the reason that the people are not having awareness about it, and as soon as they will be having the awareness, which they really want to, this brand will really boom. But it's just a matter of time that people know about this brand, because I even don't know that this brand existed. The subscribers they're having is also less, but that doesn't matter. If we talk about the views, the popular one was what I reviewed, and it was just 8 million, like 80 lakh people. 8 million peoples watched this advertisement, and out of them there were many, and it shows that it was just 60,000 cars globally sold. So there is somehow lag in marketing, and that's what I think. So yes, I don't know what to make a new script on it, because it was just a overview of a brand, particular brand, that what is the new thing I have seen. Over here, people are watching it, but you know what? If we talk about other brands like Lamborghini, so it's been watched by around millions of people.
The soul of BMW. Where will you find it?
Like if we talk about BMW, so they are having 10 lakh subscribers, like 1 million. It's about to be 2 million subscribers, and the most views they got was 2 crores. So it's about 3 times than that. The awareness they are spreading is not much, and it's not just with one video, but many videos boomed. And it's not just this platform, it's YouTube, and people don't consider it as a mainstream. But what does that Polestar mean by mainstream? I want to know about it.
The soul of BMW. Where will
Polestar. Here they talked about uh, mainstream, no mainstream. What do they mean by this? I want to know about this. Let's ask from this. So Polestar was under Volvo, and it became independent on 2017. But that doesn't answer to my question. Whatever. Like the ad was really good. It talked about its aim, its struggles, and the history, the the service they want to provide, but somehow they lag in marketing. The brand is really good and it is performing well, but yes, as I talked about it.
For reduction, a force for change. Because the future doesn't need more, it needs better. Sustainability isn't a feature, it's a decision made every day. While others keep adding, we keep reducing. While others hide the uncomfortable truth, we publish the footprint of every car we make and work relentlessly to lower it. To us, design and sustainability aren't separate. Sustainability is
So it was a good review over this advertisement they did. And I don't know what is the thing which I could come up with to think more of it. Today, the format of the live stream might not be applied into it because we just reviewed it in a way. The live stream went for just 14 minutes. So yes, I think that is it for today. It was not just the traditional thing we used to follow, but with time I want to evolve and want to improve the productivity in the time I'm spending in these live streams also, and when I'm thinking of to be creative, because it would be just considered time waste if I'm not evolving with time. And evolving here doesn't mean that to do anything whatever makes it a possible change, but possible change means to improve. If something which makes me feel that I'm able to improve, then that's what is the perfect time to evolve. So yes, I should be coming up with something good ideas, which might be helpful for you as well and for me as well. The reason why I'm saying it is because it's not just a lot of time. We are just giving 1 hour in a day and putting everything would be the best decision, I guess. Yes, so that's my opinion, and the one whosoever is watching, if you really watch the stream, then you can give some of your decisions, some of your takes, some of your advices, and your criticism. Like, if you really want to do criticize me over the thing which I think I'm lacking in, and I can improve myself in. That could be considered as a constructive criticism that you can give to me. So that is it for the stream today. I think I learned a lot from this advertisement, and I think I also learned that they are lagging behind. They should be working on themselves and in marketing kind of thing, making advertisement and having a place in market, having a place in world so that people know about them. And that is it for today. So in tomorrow's stream, I'll be back at the same time. Tomorrow I'll try to come at 8 o'clock in Indian time, like Indian 8 a.m. Uh, from whichever country you're watching might be a different time, but if you really want to know that what is 8 a.m. in India, you can just go to Google and set your standard, set your country, and you know what to do if you really want to know that at what time I do streams. And what I'll do is I'll just schedule it not just 15 to 20 minutes ago, but one day ago. Like if today I'm doing live streams, so I should have been scheduled it yesterday night, and now I'm going to do it. That if tomorrow I'm going to do live stream, today I'm going to schedule it, and you will find it. So thank you so much for watching. If you really watched it till here, if you are here watching me, listening me, and if you haven't watched from the starting, and if you are here, no problem, it's your choice. So that is it for today. I'll meet you in tomorrow live stream. And yes, before going, I want to say that I'm thinking of making a movie. Yes, I'm thinking of making a movie on myself of the journey which I'll go through in 3D animation, and in this journey of being a creative person and having those skills, having the mindset of being of a creative person. So that's what my thought is, and sometimes I might made things related to 3D animations. Sometimes I might share the project I am working on. Sometimes I make some projects. Sometimes I make some tutorials. Sometimes I could make some tutorials on the project I worked on. Although I'm not much experienced, but those who really want to learn from me, who feel that I might be the best for them to learn, if even if it's like talking about getting updates on 3D animation industry, and updates on being creative, how you can do those things like tricks and some things, tips. Yes, I'm beginner, but I'll do it because who knows, who knows that what is the time that I could be a good creative person, because with time the skills it do evolve, and I'm going to do so. I don't know what I'm saying, but yes, whatever I'm saying does make sense for me. It might not make for you, but okay, so it's a lot, and I'll be